Center Park Stadium and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And when he downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Release to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. Off and running. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 33.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. The pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football.
Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Trying to beat him to the left. Gets it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the back. Right back to the air on second and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Georgia State jumps back to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the point after. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Shows him the stiff arm. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Off the play fake. Fire into the right, complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Titans moving quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Titans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll send the back in motion. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking downfield on 1st down. And as he throws, makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the move, he fires. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
I think oftentimes for a quarterback, accuracy goes down a little bit when you're not throwing from the pocket in a good throwing position. Every time you scramble, every time you start running, you really got to make sure that all of your fundamentals are in check.
There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Now this offense is back on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Dropping back, it's Beebe. Dumps it off in the flats. Shakes off the defender. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Titans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
Turning it on! He has the 1st and still on his feet. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Beebe. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Titans will hustle to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smallwood. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Second down.
Back to pass. He's going to run it. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set.
Touchdown, Titans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Touchdown, Titans.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Georgia State, 42. Royals, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Titans will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the movie kind. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
The Titans will boot it away to start the second half.
To advance on the football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like these. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air, it's Beebe. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Titans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Titans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Titans are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Smallwood. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Titans have it with a 1st and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Beebe. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking to pass. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hand.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big
Touchdown, Georgia State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Titans will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air, using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reeder. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incomplete.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Rushes on him. Takes the easy one to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Key. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
That's a backbreaker for the defense, too, because it looked like they were doing everything right, trying to defend the option there on 3rd down. Dive man, no go. Quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy they just couldn't get to in time. He's barely able to pick up the 1st, and now the defense has to face another 1st down.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Finds his man, it's Keith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27. And the Titans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He wants to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Titans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just
wide open spaces. At the 30. Past the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Titans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Key.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Titans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball.
Going for the big play. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. The option look. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play that
fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. And they're gonna score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
That makes the score. Georgia State, 87, Royals.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Here's a throw downfield late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's going to go down as time has run out. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year.